Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz, and today we'll be talking about the super simple tip to help you win more games. Now guys, this one is dead simple. Every pro knows it, every good player understands it, average players kind of get it, and noobs don't really get it at all. In a 7v7 game, there is one tip that stands out above all the others, and we're going to play this one game in the Project Louis. We have a bit of a problem because they've got a Krav and a Chieftain, which are both very strong hold-down tanks. But I'm going to ask you to see if you can figure out what the tip is as we go along, and somewhere in the middle of the battle, I will let you know what that is. Anyway, we're all off. We're heading towards the hill. I like to try and punish people for trying to take the hill. Is anybody going to? Here we go. This guy is our first contender, and oof, he is gone. So fabulous stuff taking that guy out right away. I do take a hit for my trouble. That's okay. Now my buddy here in the waffle has decided to go frontline, which is not the best idea if you ask me. Why? Well, first of all, he has no armor. Second of all, they have a lot of strong hull down tanks. And lastly, we have no tank destroyers really. He really needs to sit at the back. He is a much better player than this, but he hasn't played in a long time, so I guess he's just extra confident that his team will be able to protect him. And luckily he's able to get away, but just by the skin of his teeth. So yeah, I really wish he just sat back and sniped. This map is perfect for that. If he was against tier 8 tanks, I can see the waffle doing that, but against tier 10s, now we've taken 2 tanks out, so that's great news. But I see this guy coming around. Gonna bump him one. I can. I take a massive hit for my trouble though. I wanted to try and keep my platoon mate alive. So yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't have that many hit points left, thanks to that nice smasheroo by the Sheridan. But have you figured out what the secret is yet? Any ideas? The super simple tip that I'm talking about to help you win more games is to stay alive. There are a few reasons for that. Number 1, that's an extra gun in the game. Number 2, you are still a threat to the enemy team even if you've only got 2 hit points. You're not as much of a threat, but you still can inflict as much damage as any other tank if you've got teammates protecting you. Number 3, you're able to spot for your team and keep the map lit up. As you can see, I'm heading over here and keeping this side lit up while my team works the other side of the map. I'm afraid that they're going to come for me, so I'm just backing on up here. And number 4, I'm able to distract the enemy team. My buddy and I were the only tanks on this side of the map, so they have to focus on us. Otherwise, they don't have to. They can just look at this side of the map, and it might allow the enemy team to come around the rear and really cause trouble for us. So there are 4 reasons why you should always stay alive. If you're not sure what to do, just wait. Look for those opportunities that you can help your team. I lost most of my health early on in this game, so I changed from offensive-minded to defensive-minded. I'm trying to support my teammate rather than being the push. By sitting back and letting your camo reset, you keep the enemy guessing. Where's that guy gone? Is he over here? Is he going there? They don't know. But if you're front line and you're lit up, they know where you are. They know that the IS-7 can't have gone very far because he was here, he was lit up. He's not a super fast tank. My tank, on the other hand, is a little bit faster. If you're in a light tank, even better. You can flex and move around the battlefield, readjust, and keep the enemy team guessing. We have taken the lead here, but I'm not super confident yet because this IS-7 is being very passive. We really need to take out one more tank. And now it's time for me to make my move. That guy goes in, he's just fired. LT, great job. The IS-7 was sitting back a little passively, so it's not my job to take all the hits. I don't have the armor or the hit points, especially in this game, to do the damage I really want to do. I'm going to go for a reload. I thought I'd be able to hit the chieftain there. Now I should be able to push on in easily and finish him off. We know where the other enemy tank is, even though he's not lit up because he's on the base. Not the best idea if you ask me. IS-7 was put on fire, but yeah, here we go. Gotta take this guy out. Now the Crab's got a ton of armor, but obviously he's not the best player because that's not the position for you, bud. As you can see, I didn't have a particularly good game. I only did 1,800 and change. However, when we get to the final tally screen, you'll see that I ended up with 2473. Not exactly sure where that came from, but I'll take it. And I actually end up second on the team. So pretty solid if you ask me. This tip will help you win more games. And it's easier to do in a medium or light tank because you've got the speed to get out of dodge. If you're in a frontline heavy, it is hard to do, but it's not impossible. If you start losing hit points, don't just sit there. Back on up a little bit. Let your teammates take some of the hits. You'll be surprised how long you'll be able to prolong your game and improve your win rate by just staying alive. That's it. So, I hope that was helpful. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thought it was pretty solid. That's all I got for you today. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz.